Hi, I'm Atara and I am here to introduce Wrapunzel's brand new mask clips. We all know how frustrating it is when we're putting on a mask and our ears are covered up by our scarves and we're trying to work that inside and our ears end up sticking out. So Wrapunzel has a brand new solution, and that is these fantastic mask clips. So first I'll show them to you. They are a clip that's going to go onto your scarf. They'll be able to stay there all day while you're out. That way you can easily take your mask on and off without making a mess of it. So the first thing to know is they will be very gentle on your scarves. They're not going to get caught. They are 3D printed, which means that you'll see some imperfections here and there when you get yours. But it's only something you can see when you're, this close up, whereas when you're seeing it on my head, you'll never be able to notice that. They are really easy to put on. The main thing to know is you don't want to yank it open super wide in order to put it on. You're just gonna open it up a tiny little bit, just like a little bit on your fingers, and the way it's got this zigzag inside is gonna keep it hooked onto your scarf. So the main thing is you wanna make sure that your scarf ends up all the way in this part. I wore them one time and I only got it like halfway on and I was like, oh, it'll be fine, it'll stay. And I put my mask on and it just like popped straight back off. So I'm wearing a cranberry scarf today and I wrapped it this way to show you there's a few different spots you can put your mask clip on depending on where it's comfortable for you, where it looks good on your scarf, and just how tight your mask is. So your first option is to put it right here in the front, so over by your ears. So you're just gonna spread it a little bit with your fingers. If you pull too tight, that's gonna break the clip. So you wanna just do you're just pulling it a small amount open, very little. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slide it straight on over here. Just push really gently. Right now it's only going through over two layers of fabric. So it's gonna slide on really easily all the way over here. Okay, and that looks great. And then on the other side, I'm gonna show you a different spot. So either you can so right now I've got this second layer. This is like my folded scarf, and then this is the edge of the scarf making a layer on top. So I'm gonna put my other one over there. You're just gonna slide it on, and then sometimes it's gonna get stuck when you get to this part. So all you're gonna do is just pull a tiny bit on this end just to open it up a little bit more. So it's just gonna open it up like that. So I look a little silly because I've got them in two different spots, but once they're on all the way, so this one doesn't feel quite as secure because this is actually only one layer of the fabric. So we'll actually see if it holds or if we need to put more fabric inside. Let's give it a try. And it's got 3 notches, so you can see how tight you need. Let's try. So that worked perfectly. Another thing that you can do, depending on, so to me, this looks kind of like a Bluetooth like earpiece. I like to wear them a little bit further back even. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you where I would wear them a little further back. So over here, I've got like a couple of the layers of the scarf over here. So if you wear them like a little further back, like they'll be right behind your ears, so it'll be good for your elastic of your mask. I'm just gonna slide it right on, making sure I grab a couple layers. Now see, like what I said before, it got a little stuck here. So I'm just gonna hold this open and pull it on gently, nice and gently. That's gonna get it on all the way. So I like to wear it a little further back here, and it kind of looks a bit like almost like decorative. Like you don't necessarily notice you don't necessarily realize it's a clip for your mask. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So before I wore it just on this first flap of fabric, now I'm going to use a little further back. I'm going to use some of the folds of my scarf. And I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to make sure it goes onto the folds. And the same as before, just going to open it up, make sure it slides all the way on. And they'll work with all weights of scarves. They'll work with a lighter scarf, a heavier scarf. The cranberry is definitely on the thicker side, so you can definitely fit a thicker scarf in. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And there we go. So enjoy your mask clips.